Welcome to an exploration of the intricate world of finance. Today, we dive into the complexities of the global financial landscape. This landscape is a vast expanse, touching every corner of our economies, influencing businesses big and small, and shaping our personal finances. Understanding its intricacies is akin to holding the key to informed decision-making, whether you're a business magnate or a budget-conscious individual. In this journey, we'll navigate through the bustling realm of macroeconomics, where the economic performance of countries and regions is dissected and analyzed. We'll sail through the seas of international trade, a lifeline for economies worldwide. We'll delve into the pulsating heart of financial markets, where fortunes are made and lost. We'll traverse the terrain of global economic trends, a roadmap for future financial prospects. We'll scrutinize economic policies, the rules of the game, and we'll explore emerging markets, the new frontiers of growth, while remaining attentive to financial risks and the growing importance of sustainable finance. So, buckle up for an enlightening journey through the labyrinth of global finance. First off, let's set sail with macroeconomics and international trade. Macroeconomics, as the name suggests, deals with the big picture. It's all about studying the economy as a whole, rather than focusing on individual markets. This field of study helps us understand the global financial landscape by examining elements such as inflation, unemployment, and economic growth. Now, let's bring international trade into the picture. Picture the world as a giant marketplace, where countries exchange goods and services. This exchange is what we call international trade. It's like a gigantic game of barter on a global scale. But instead of swapping apples for oranges, countries trade products like cars, technology, and even services. So how does international trade affect the global financial landscape? Well, it's simple. When countries trade, they don't just exchange goods and services, they also exchange currencies. This currency exchange can affect the value of a country's currency, which in turn can impact its economy. For example, if a country exports more than it imports, it can strengthen its currency. On the other hand, if a country imports more than it exports, it can weaken its currency. To put it simply, macroeconomics gives us the tools to understand the global economy, while international trade shakes things up by adding a layer of complexity. These two elements work hand in hand, shaping the global financial landscape and setting the rules of the game. As you can see, macroeconomics and international trade set the stage for the global financial play. Next, step into the bustling world of financial markets and global economic trends. Imagine standing at the heart of a bustling city, but instead of skyscrapers and taxis, you're surrounded by stocks, bonds, currencies, commodities, and derivatives. That's what it's like to navigate the financial markets. These markets are the lifeblood of the global economy, enabling money to flow from those who have it to those who need it for investment, growth, and development. But these markets don't exist in a vacuum. They're shaped and influenced by global economic trends. Consider the rise of digital currencies or the focus on sustainable investments. These trends are not just passing fads. They're shaping the way money moves around the world, influencing the types of investments that are made and the sectors of the economy that receive funding. Let's delve a little deeper. Think about the current trend towards economic decoupling, where nations are rethinking their dependence on other countries for critical goods and services. This trend is causing ripples throughout financial markets, affecting investment strategies and altering the landscape of global finance. Or consider the trend towards greater financial inclusion, where technology is being used to bring financial services to those who have traditionally been excluded. This is not only a moral imperative, but also a massive economic opportunity, with new markets opening up and new consumers entering the financial system. Indeed, financial markets and global economic trends are the pulse of the global financial landscape. Finally, delve into the realms of economic policy, emerging markets, financial risks, and sustainable finance. Economic policy is like the steering wheel of a nation's economy. It encompasses the actions that governments take to influence their economy. This can involve managing the money supply, controlling interest rates, setting tax levels, and deciding how much to spend on public services. These policies shape the contours of the global financial landscape, influencing everything from trade flows to investment decisions. So what about emerging markets? These are countries that are on their way to becoming developed economies. They're often characterized by rapid economic growth and increasing participation in global trade and investment. Think of countries like India, Brazil, or South Africa. These markets present a wealth of opportunities, but also come with their own unique challenges and risks. Speaking of risks, they are an inherent part of the financial world. Financial risks can range from market volatility, where the value of investments can go up and down, to credit risk, where a borrower might not repay a loan. Understanding and managing these risks is crucial for any player in the global financial landscape. Now, let's talk about sustainable finance. This is the practice of integrating environmental, social, and governance factors into investment decisions. It's about more than just making money. It's about making a difference. Sustainable finance can help mitigate financial risks and promote long-term economic stability by encouraging practices that are environmentally friendly and socially responsible. These elements, economic policy, emerging markets, financial risks, and sustainable finance, are the building blocks of the global financial landscape. So there you have it, a high-level view of the global financial landscape. We've journeyed through the intricacies of macroeconomics and international trade, discovering how they form the bedrock of our global economy. We've explored the pulse of financial markets and global economic trends, uncovering their profound influences on our everyday lives. Then we ventured into the realm of economic policy, emerging markets, financial risks, and sustainable finance. We've seen how policy decisions can ripple through economies, how emerging markets are the new frontiers of growth, how financial risks lurk in the shadows, and how sustainable finance is paving the way for a greener, more inclusive economy. We hope this whirlwind tour has illuminated the complexities of the global financial landscape. It's a vast and dynamic field, always evolving, always influencing. But don't be daunted. With knowledge comes power. The power to understand, to adapt, to thrive. Remember, the more you understand the global financial landscape, the better you can navigate it. Stay financially savvy.